Okay, back for some more Vintage Cube. And I believe this is the first time I've actually opened Power this season. So we're going to go ahead and take the Mox Pearl. If the Mox Pearl is not here, maybe Archmage or Power Stone would be reasonable starts, but I don't see any reason to not take the Pearl. Okay, I do think that Arcane Artisan is quite strong. It's impressed me both playing with it and against it. Underground Sea is a good duel, for sure. Entomb is a powerful card for the Reanimator strategy, but I don't really want to force that. I think it's C or Artisan, and I think I'll just take C because it's just less committal. Okay, what do we got here? Compulsive and Mana Leak as blue cards are both fine. We have Sulfuric Vortex for mono red. I really do like Nahiri, maybe more than Nahiri deserves, but I think Nahiri is a good card. Of course, it's neither of the two colors of the fixer, but that's not a deal breaker. I think we might just take Compulsive. Well, Compulsive or Leak? Which is actually better? Counters are a little bit at a premium. Maybe more so than card draw? Yeah, okay. I can do that. So now we have what? Craterhoof is obviously a great card in the green deck, but this isn't how this is really shaping up. I like Strix. Buried Alive would be... It's good to note. I'm not going to take it here, but because we already saw Entomb go around, if Entomb comes back, it could be something to think about. And then Negate is fine. I think maybe... I guess also Mystic Snake is fine. I think it's one of these two creatures, and I think I'll just take the Strix since I already have the Underground Sea, and the Artifact synergy can be nice. Um, I do like Trigon Predator. I do like some of these green cards. Tree Speaker's pretty decent. Elish Norn is a good reanimation target. I think that probably the reasonable choices here are Predator, Elish Norn, or Tree Speaker. Hmm. And I don't think it's going to be Predator. So it's going to be either Tree Speaker or Elish Norn. Because this is black and this is black, it's more likely that Reanimator is on the table, so I think I'll take the Elish Norn, but I'm not sure if that's the right choice. So let's see. The only card that's strictly in color here is Ophiomancer, and I'm not taking Ophiomancer. I do like Spell Queller. If I was in green, Plow Under or Harmonize would be great, but I think we're just taking Queller here. Okay, what do we got now? I mean, Gideon can be strong, but I'm not sure that's necessarily where I want to be going. I guess Gideon is a decent combo with Elish Norn. I'd have to be way deeper into artifacts to want to take something like Tezzeret here. Phyrexian Arena is always just good. Drawing 2 cards a turn, pretty decent. So I think we're looking at either Gideon or Arena. And I think I'll take Gideon. Because, like, you could legitimately just play Elish Norn, right? So here, I guess we could be interested in, like, Faith's Fetters as, like, a control-y white card. More so than a beatdown white card like Thalia. Disallow is also totally reasonable, but I think Faith's Fetters is nicer. It just deals with so much stuff. I guess Disallow deals with a lot of stuff, too, honestly. Okay, first pack comes back. We could take Containment Priest. I like Return, but this doesn't look like a Return deck. Bone Shredder is a little bit unexciting, especially since I've been picking up white cards. So maybe we'll just take the Priest and say maybe we're not playing the Strix. Wow, Arcane Artisan returns, huh? So I could take it. Godless Shrine, Seachrome, or Lingering all seem like reasonable choices as well. I think this has the highest upside, though. So I think we'll take Artisan. I guess we can take Nahiri. I don't know that I'll be playing Nahiri, but I suppose you never know. Mystic Snake is potentially something that could be in this deck. Am I more likely to want to play like Bant and want Trigon Predator or play Armageddon? This doesn't seem like an Armageddon deck. Shambling Vent, I think, actually could be okay. And, you know, History of Benalia with what I already have going here is not the worst. Like, maybe there's some type of blue, like an assertive blue and white. I mean, I'm wanting to say like tempo. That's not really a tempo deck. I don't know. There might be something here. Tundra could be an easy pick here. I like Revoker. I do like Dak, but I'm not sure that I want to stretch into red. I think we can just take Tundra and make it possible to stay flexible. So we could take Teferi here. Teferi is certainly a good card. Other choices could be what? Image. I mean, Wall of Omens or Repeal would also be fine, but I think Image would be better than those. I think we're just going to take Teferi, though. This could end up just being maybe kind of... I mean, it's not a control deck, right? Necessarily, if you're running stuff like History of Benalia, Gideon, and Elish Norn for the actual pump. I guess it's just like a mid-range deck, right? With some of blue and white's control-y tools at the top end, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so towards that end, something like Journey to Nowhere might be okay. I think that that's probably more interesting than something like Kithian. I don't think we're going to be that aggressive. I do like Knight, but I'm not going to go into green for that. I don't think Emrakul is really... I mean, we do have Arcane Artisan here, so it's not like Emrakul would be insane, but I think maybe we just take the Journey to Nowhere. Maybe we'll put the Planeswalkers out here, given how this deck is shaping up. Okay. Preordain could be totally reasonable here. This is actually the kind of deck that, colors aside, a Johnny would probably be good in. Brightling might table. Tameo also wouldn't be bad, but I think I'd rather have Preordain. I always kind of feel like Tameo doesn't do quite enough to justify 5 CMC. Maybe because she doesn't always have a relevant minus. Okay. So something like Sphinx of the Steel Wind could fit in this deck, even though we're not like tinkering for it or anything. Path to Exile is just a strong generic card, and with 2 Planeswalkers, something like Time Warp might also be good. Path to Exile is just a powerful card, so maybe I just take that. Does Resto do anything here? Not as of right now. It could, I guess. Banishing Light is fine. This is becoming more and more controlly, I guess, huh? I mean, I'm not going to take something like Night's Whisper. That's not enough reason to go into black. Even though I have 2 black fixers. I need something better than that. I guess theoretically this deck could cast Inkwell, but I guess we could Arcane Artisan the Inkwell. I think we just take the Banishing Light, though. This could be Copter, I suppose. I don't think Freebooter is good enough to go into black either, because it's something you want to play, like, early on curve, right? Kind of like how you're probably not splashing Baleful Strix, right? I don't think this is a Legion's Landing deck. I don't think Sword of War and Peace is going to be that helpful, so I guess we can just take the Copter. Feels bad. Maybe I take the Freebooter anyway in case things end up more black. Because I just don't know how often I'm going to be able to crew the Copter. Something like Bitter Blossom does help with that. Flicker Wisp isn't doing too much for me. I mean, I guess it resets Planeswalkers. It resets a Saga, I suppose. Terramander isn't looking great because a lot of these are enchantments. I guess Hangerback is always reasonable. Maybe I just take Hangerback. It does make a bunch of small flyers that get pumped by Elishnorn. So maybe that's okay. I slotted it too. Revoker returns, so I might take Revoker. I guess Gideon could actually be pretty good in this deck too. Maybe I actually take Gideon. Okay. Didn't take much to talk me into that. Repeal versus Angel of Serenity. Yeah, I think we just take Repeal. We get a chance at Kithian regardless. I'm not convinced we want him. I'm more interested in the Brightling. Probably, actually. The odds of me wanting to play red seem very low at this point. This can be Sphinx of the Steel Wind and Concealed Courtyard to help cast it. Okay. Like, this is a totally valid reason to splash black, right? So right now I would say that my Arcane Artisan is not amazing. It's kind of just like an expensive looter. But we can see if we can get something better here. Ulamog can be that thing. We also have like Azuria's Signet, which is pretty great in this deck. So I'm tempted to kind of just take that. I think that's what I'm going to do. Bribery, always strong. Council's Judgment is excellent removal. I don't really need Hallowed Fountain as much because I already have Tundra. I might very well play Lyra, but I think we just take Bribery here. Hostage Taker is a totally reasonable splash. We could take on Burial Rites because we're in the colors for it, but I don't really have a lot of stuff that I would want to reanimate. So Hostage Taker, Jace, Vision, these are all okay. I think we'll say Hostage Taker. So Elspeth Sun's Champion, pretty decent. I do already kind of have a lot of stuff up here. Like, maybe too much? I don't know. Other options would be Trinket Mage gets, what? Literally just Hangerback? That's not very exciting. Emiria Angel might be alright, but it's not going to be as good as Elspeth. Gush, this isn't really a Gush deck. So yeah, I guess we take Elspeth. Sphinx's Rev could fit in this deck. Lodestone could fit in this deck for sure. Wrath would also be reasonable. Since I do have a lot of planeswalkers generating value, that actually makes me want to take Wrath. Sun Titan says, Anguished Unmaking is flexible removal. Polluted Delta fetches everything, actually. So yeah, since I'm already at 24, let's just go ahead and take Polluted Delta. I guess I could take Dynamo? This isn't really a Dynamo deck, but if I want to be like hard casting this stuff, it's not insane. I don't think it's a Spectral Procession deck. Since I'm in 3 colors now, I could just take Disenchant. Yeah, let's just take Disenchant. At the very least as a sideboard option. So we're probably cutting one more anyway. It's probably just Kithian. Right now, Arcane Artisan is looting and then making Elesh Norn or Sphinx? Just one Sphinx, not Sphinxes. I mean, it's not super exciting, but it's not terrible. I'd feel happier if I had something like a Creeping Tar Pit or a Colonnade. Just the type of thing that you can sit back and get advantage off of without committing to the board. Huh. So I don't think I need Selfless Spirit. Could this potentially be a Ravages of War deck? I have a decent number of Planeswalkers. So maybe. Scarab God is also potentially interesting. It gives me like a totally different axis to fight on. Huh. Maybe I take that. It's kind of interesting. So here I could take Ulamog. Although I don't know that I'm going to play it. I could take Elspeth, although I'm not sure that she would make it either. I guess just even making a token is not bad. She's probably not going to make it in, but neither is Ulamog, because I would only be able to cast it through Arcane Artisan. Yeah, we'll take Elspeth. Lyra certainly has some applications. I don't think I need any of this. I don't think I need Silverblade, but there's not much else to take. I can take a Maria Angel. Wow. Lodestone comes back. That's probably actually more important than Rev, right? Except my card draw is actually quite poor. So maybe we actually do just take Rev. Maybe even play Rev. I do really like Rev. So now we're like 2 cards over. Oh, English Unmaking comes back too. So maybe I just cut like the Elesh Norn Sphinx Arcane Artisan stuff. Maybe it's just not good enough. I don't necessarily need to main deck Containment Priest either. The body isn't as important as it was in other places. And so it's really just useful for the ability, and not all decks have something that makes use of that ability. English Unmaking. So I have a whole bunch of control-y cards here. Like, a lot. And then I'm trying to stick... I don't have much to actually Scarab God from my own yard, because I can't really, like, pitch these. So maybe I don't start Scarab God until I see whether they have good stuff. Especially because a lot of the good stuff that they have, I want to deal with Exile. So it's kind of a split concern there. And then maybe I take out... I mean, Brightling's just a resilient threat. It's very hard to deal with. You can bounce it before your Wrath or whatever. Do I need both of these? I mean, kind of. Let's see. I have how many token makers? History of Benalia, Gideon, Elspeth. And then I do even have the other Elspeth in the wings. Maybe I don't start Sphinx. And then maybe I don't play Artisan either. And then I bring in maybe the other Elspeth. That seems reasonable. So my black cards then are what? Anguished Unmaking, Hostage Taker? Sphinx can just be really good. I think I bring the Sphinx back. I think I bring the Arcane Artisan back. I think that is a good plan. Because, again, even if you're just looting with this, you are still doing something with it. And then we take out maybe Repeal is kind of a fillery card. I guess you can bounce back your own, I actually don't have, like, O-Ring, so you can't quite do the trick. But you could always change, like, what if Faith's Fetters or a Banishing Light was on. Maybe I just cut Elspeth back out and run it like this. I think this seems okay. So we'll run this, basically all of that. And how much black do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 for free for these 3 black cards. 1 isn't bad if we can afford it. And then blue is 1, 2, 3. So right now it's 7. And white is 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Let's make it 9, 8, 5. My white needs are a lot higher. I think maybe this was actually correct. And then the question is just, would I rather have... I have 4 black? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we just make this an island. Okay. Oh, I have an extra Mox Pearl, too. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, we can cut our planes and make that a swap. I didn't count the Mox. Okay. Let's do this. I have a decent amount of sideboard play here. Containment Priest, Disenchant, Elspeth, Scarab God are all totally reasonable. I guess I could see some reasons why I might want Repeal as well. Sure. This might be too slow, but it's not exactly a fast deck. Well, I would like to draw planes for sure now. Or Pearl. Pearl would actually be a great draw. Okay, so we'll just play this. Say go. And then I think what we'll do is just play History. O-Stone. Okay. So I could theoretically Hostage Taker the O-Stone, but that seems maybe a little unnecessary. I could Fate's Fetters will work on that, right? Yeah. I could Fate's Fetters the O-Stone, but I'm not totally convinced that that's necessary either. What am I going to do? I could just do nothing. They're not exactly close to using it or anything. Enlightened Tutor, huh? Finding... Gosh, it's just terrible art. Coalition Relic. Okay, I'll probably steal the Coalition Relic. They just tap out for Coalition Relic right now. Oh, they're gonna balance. Okay. Huh. So the 3 lands that I'm going to keep are you, you, and you. Done. And then I have to discard 1. So what am I discarding? Sphinx, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sacrifice all my creatures. Okay. A shame. So Saga pops off to no effect. Say go. They play Coalition Relic. Cool. I will steal Coalition Relic. They have Force of Will. This deck doesn't offhand seem blue enough. Okay. So we'll take Coalition Relic. Then I will... They have swords. Okay. Well, that worked. So I could go with Brightling now, since it's a thing that can evade O-Stone, unlike Gideon. Discarding Girl Signet. Okay, play Tolarian Academy. It's a lot of mana. Tanglewire, shit. Okay. Well, now we're just gonna have to sit here for a little bit. Well, I thought I had a plan. Turns out I didn't. Okay, it's a lot of mana for Karn. Well, that's going to be a problem because of Tanglewire. Like, I have an answer for it, but it's a 4-mana answer. And that's just not going to be good enough, because they're going to start attacking, yeah, my lands. Okay, so next turn I have to tap 2 And then if I draw one, I would have 4. Like, maybe that is actually okay? I mean, not if they're doing something else big, though. And they are doing something else big. What is it? Nope. Okay, we'll exile Artisan, I guess. Okay, please draw land. I think that's like my only way out of this. Land. That's not going to be fast enough. Because now Karn's going to blow up. I guess this gives me another shot at Karn. Because then I could draw land next turn. Or are they just going to... Oh, right, now they can O-stone this. Although if they O-stone, they kill their own Karn. Oh, no. Shit, of course, yeah. They're going to put a dumb fate counter on Karn. So before, my mana base wasn't O-stoneable. But now it is. Of course, if they do that, then I don't have to Tangle Wire tap. So I kind of get a mana out of that. Okay. If I draw on a land that turn, maybe. But now I think that that ship has sailed. I guess it depends on what exactly they do with Karn. They have some other finisher? For real? It is Emrakul the Promised End. Okay. We're all good. Gosh, my mana screwed opponent went to a much bigger place than I ever expected, I guess. Okay. Disenchant looks good against them. They didn't do any Containment Priestable stuff. I don't know that Repeal looks especially good. So maybe we just bring in the Disenchant and bring out... Actually, I kind of think now that I've seen their stuff, like Sphinx and Elishnorn don't actually look that great. So then we take out Arcane Artisan. Bravery looks good though. And then we can bring in maybe the Repeal and the other Elspeth. Okay, we play first. This hand is acceptable. They mold a 6. When they got stuck on 3 lands, missed some land drops, and then I thought we were going to tap out to play Coalition Relic that I could steal, I was really happy. Like, I thought that was going to stitch it up. No such luck, though. Okay, they strip mine my planes. I don't think that matters too much. Of course, it could, depending on the texture of my hand. They don't know that, but I got more of those. Okay. So now next turn I can play Gideon or Elspeth. Let's actually start with Elspeth. in case there's a counter. I'd rather Gideon resolved. So I could just run out bribery here. It's kind of like a must counter. Maybe I'd rather have Gideon countered. I don't know. Nah, let's go with bribery. Okay. And we take... They have Zealous and Kiki Chiki. They're both in their deck. They don't have very many creatures, actually, at all. So I guess we're just going to take Emrakul. I mean, Emrakul's just a big beating. Pro instance, so things like the swords that they used on me before don't work. So maybe I actually take the bribery out. I thought they were going to have some more big control finishers, but it looks like they're mostly non-creatures. Karn and the like. Okay, they do in fact have balance. But you can't balance away Elspeth. And you have to discard... There's no lands. So literally you just... This is a Wrath that you have to pay 2 cards into. I guess that's fine with me. Okay, so let's make a creature. Let's play Gideon. No, not like that. Gideon makes a creature. And we preordain, I guess. Why not? Both of these I am fine with. So we will put Fetters and Rev, draw Revs, they go. Okay. So Gideon is going to plus. Elspeth is going to jump. And we're going to attack for a pretty decent 11. And then let's just go ahead and repeal this. And say go. Okay. So we could take out bribery, since it can just miss, and bring in kind of nothing. So maybe I just actually leave it in. Yeah, I don't really see anything good here. I mean, I guess I could play something like Silverblade just to try to beat down faster. I just kind of expect that my creatures are going to have a hard time surviving, and I don't want to extend too much into balance. Yeah, okay. I think we just run it with the bribery. Okay, so I'm on the draw. If I draw 1 land in 2 lands, then I'm at 3, and I'm kind of good. Assuming they don't have strip mine. No, not 3, 2. I have 2 draws at a land. I think that probably means I mull this. That seems too risky. Okay, I mean, we keep this, but... Okay, that's not so bad. Strip mine. Okay. So I'll probably play Polluted Delta this time. Because I don't really want to draw more land. Like that. Okay, go ahead. Mana Crypt. Okay. I'm going to try to use it for something big right now. Tap more. Or I'm going to really regret not countering that. I couldn't have, actually. Okay, Kiki Jiki is totally counterable. Although, do I even need to? Yeah, because the leak is going to become less valuable now that the crypt is down. It's like I can probably just Banishing Light it, but that can deal with something even later. Something good? Flooding out isn't really what I want right now. I guess it's very rarely what I want, to be fair, but... Okay, Enlightened Tutor, they would like to draw... Last time they pulled O-Stone, is that right? I don't think they'll pull O-Stone this time, though. Coalition... Oh, no, they did in fact pull Coalition Relic, too, last time. Lose your flip. They did. Okay. My plan is coming together. They, what, play Coalition Relic? Yep. And then I draw some action. Action, 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 action. That is not action at all. Well, I mean, I guess it's better than a not animatable land, but I need some spells. So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I only have another 6 lands in my 28? Is that true? Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we can fire this up. One, two, three, four, five. So theoretically, I could play Elspeth next turn, but not if they have a counter up. They haven't actually shown me any counters. You know, when I bribed them, I should have looked for counters. I didn't. Okay, Tamio says something's locked down. Yep, okay. Oh, that's nice, because we can actually pressure Tamio effectively with Brightling. Okay. Lose your flip. No? Okay. they go for the land. So this does mean I would be able to play Elspeth should I want. They're tapping out of blue? What are they doing? Oh, you know what? I should have floated the white. They're going to do something to kill the bright lane. I mean, they would have just done it in the other phase, but... okay. So it looks like they are tapping out, so I'm going to be able to play the Elspeth. What else do you have to cast? Splinter Twin. Okay. Like, maybe I just want to deal with that now, instead of playing Elspeth. Well, that makes it even easier. Okay. So what we do now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we're just going to disenchant this control magic. Okay. So they kill their own Splinter Twin that way. Not a huge deal. And then I get to replay the Bright Lane with Bounce Up. Okay. Go ahead. They have one card. I mean, they're about to draw another, but they don't have a lot going on. They lose the flip. Nothing? No, they got something. Okay, what is it? It is Karn. Okay. Karn kills the Bright Lane. Okay. So now we have to, like, banishing light the Karn. Oh, that at least gives me something else to do. Okay. And they're down to 6 off their own mana crypt, so that's nice. They drew a tapped land. They tapped down that. But Shambling Vents can still attack. Okay, so let's make Shambling Vents attack. Attack Tameo, please. Okay, no Tameo emblem for you. I don't see any reason to play the Pearl. I doubt they have hand disruption. Okay, so they could minus Tameo to draw. Okay, so they start with an impulse. Tap down Shambling Vent and play O-Stone and sack it. They get Karn back. Okay. Okay. So we play Elspeth and plus the Elspeth. Play this. And if they decide to kill the Elspeth, then this is then at 7. And I can attack it for 5. Like, maybe that's enough? Ooh, even better. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump something. And then also Shambling Vents. So that's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's also fire up Shambling. I know that they have Needle Spires up, but I don't think I have too much of a choice here. So we attack Karn Liberated. They animate Needle Spires. Oh no, they have something else? This does not look like animate Needle Spires. Oh no, it is. Okay. So Needle Spires can trade with Shambling Vent, but it is a trade. So I'm assuming that this is just going to like block one of these guys. 4, 5. Oh no, they want to trade. 5, 6. Karn goes to 1. Okay. I think that's okay. Karn Plus doesn't really do anything. I mean, it is still freaking +4, but I think I can survive. Okay, I got nothing in my hand, dude. Journey to Nowhere Bribery. These are alright, I guess. So we'll top. Elspeth jumps one of these. They have something? No? Okay, you attack Karn, you attack Karn. Just everybody attack Karn, it's fine. Karn goes down. Sick. Then we bribery you. And get... Ooh, Frost Titan, huh? Yeah, we'll get Frost Titan. And tap down Foundry, I guess. Keeping them off their white seemed like it was going to be better, since they're both lethal anyway. Okay, they repeal a creature. And scoop. Okay, whew. After they destroyed me so badly in the first match, or first game, I was worried. But we pulled it together. Okay, what do I think about this hand? It's not great. I can theoretically stall with the Journey to Nowhere, hoping to find another planes. But then the other two cards are kind of meh. I think I actually mull this. They've mulled as well, so it's not as bad. Yeah, this is better. They bottomed. I, however, will top. That's definitely a card that can swing things in your advantage pretty well. And I'm any land off casting it. Shambling Vent pulled through for me that game. I was very happy. Okay, Izzet Signet would be great to steal. Riftwing Cloudskate. Okay, that does make stealing a little bit less good. And I do need to draw a land. I can chill a little bit longer. They have nothing? Okay. So maybe I would wait for the Riftwing to come out of suspend before I steal this? Is that too fancy? Because then they just bounce the Signet back. And I'm not doing anything else, though. Two turns, so I'd only like get one untap with it, and it's not like, I guess I could power out like a Sphinx's Rev, and by power out I mean do it for 2 if I don't draw a land. Doesn't seem amazing, so I think I just pass. Oh, you know what? I could have Shambling Vented them. I should have done that. Well, now they think I have something up, so. Acidic Slime. Boo. Okay. Acidic Slime kills Shambling Vent, probably. Nope, the island. That's not what I expected. Okay. I probably need to path it. Yeah, I don't really like giving them the mana, but... Okay, I draw nothing. That Acidic Slime is going to potentially do a lot of damage to me. So Riftwing comes down. I didn't want them to be able to bounce the dumb Acidic Slime and replay it. That's why I needed to exile it. This Vivian is this one. Okay. Problem is that they have attacked my mana really effectively now. So, like, I can't do anything for the foreseeable future. I guess next turn I can Banishing Light. Oh. Flash Morphs, huh? Okay, so I guess we assume that it's probably Den Protector. Something decent, please. No? Okay, so we just play Banishing Light, I guess. Take Vivian. They flash something. Something big. It is Hydroid Crisis for 5. Okay. Things are going well for them, that is for sure. And not so hot for me. I really need some more land. Land destruction can be so brutal. So, I mean, if they play a creature and then I draw a land, oh my gosh. I was going to say then I could Wrath, but... blow up a land, bounce a land, put a land on top. It's been rough. And they get Courser. Okay, they play Courser. I'm going to take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I really need to draw an untapped land next turn, because I can't do anything this turn. Oh shit, they're going to be able to redo that. I'm just dead then. Okay. Despite having a bunch of answers, I was not able to play any. They could have something like Tooth and Nail or something that Containment Priest works against, but I don't know that they do. So I don't think I want to preemptively change it. I think we just run this back. Okay, we definitely play first. We keep this, I guess. Any land lets us play History. And we have Journey to Nowhere in the meantime. This being a plains instead of an island, certainly better. Elvish Mystic. Do we just Journey to Nowhere the dumb Mystic? Maybe. Okay. Then we can play History next turn. Oh, shit. Okay. Such things happen, I suppose. Turn 2 Channel Emrakul is not something that you can fight against too well. So let's see if we can refund this. Yeah, this is fine. So we'll just start with Shambling Vent, say go. Fauna Shaman, huh? Okay. So we are just going to play Brightling and say go. Kadama's Reach. Okay, so now we play out, I guess actually Polluted Delta. I'm going to fetch right now for Tundra. Okay. Then we go ahead and attack. Why not? Let's give it lifelink. Let's do this. +1, -1. And heck, why not one more? Let's hope they don't have Gut Shot. But hitting for 5 lifelink on turn 4, not shabby. So they pitch Ulamog to search for. See, I considered Journey to Nowhere in the Fauna Shaman, but it seemed like it would be better to wait for them to pitch a card and then take whatever they put down next. I don't know if that's actually the right strategy, because now essentially I get a better card, right? Like if I just take Fauna Shaman, whatever, but now I take the best card that they had in this situation, or best creature at least. Okay. So we could play. Nah, we're not going to play Gideon. So let's just play this, and then we will attack with Brightling. We're going to do some of this stuff. I need to leave up 3 mana. So I'm actually not going to lifelink it this time. Okay, we hit. Then we play Journey to Nowhere. And exile Oracle. Okay, go ahead. Go searching again. What you got? So I could have Gideon kill this next turn now too. 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it depends on what they get. They get Rex Sage. Okay, that's irritating. Because now they get their Oracle back. They get to play a bunch of lands. Okay. We draw Path. Path's not bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could Gideon and Path. I could Gideon and hold Brightling Bounce, but Brightling Bounce doesn't seem that important. So I think we're going to Gideon. Destroy this. Do I want to let them have Oracle? I could shuffle away the Sylvan too. Okay, yeah, let's do this now. And we'll have Brightling Bounce go down. And then I can attack, I guess, if I would like, with Brightling. Like, they attack Gideon for 2, and I don't really care. Yeah, okay. Okay. I guess I could have attacked before I did the pass. I was kind of thinking of holding the Brightling back when I did it. But it probably would have been better to do that, because then if they did double block, and I don't think they would have, but at least give them the option to make that mistake. Okay, so something big, and it is Tooth and Nail. And Tooth and Nail does not get Ulamog. What does it get? Stuff I hate. Crater Hoof, kill Gideon. The fact that I have this Zealous and Worm Coil. Okay, so they're going to get to Zealous, the Gideon, and destroy my Brightling, and I can't Brightling bounce. It seemed so unlikely that it was going to matter. And now look. Okay, I take 2. Search for Tomorrow is not a big deal. Okay, we draw nothing relevant. So I guess we're going to make you a 6/6. There's really nothing else to do, because, like, just saying plus... Well, I could plus and then pick off the Rex Sage. Actually, maybe that's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I have exactly enough to do that. Do I have enough colors? Black, white, black, white. I do. Okay. So we will actually just Gideon plus. Then we will Anguished on making the Worm Coil. So use white, blue, and black. And now I can use Shambling Vents to pick off the Rex Sage. Gideon goes to 1, assuming my plan works. Okay, both attack Gideon. We animate Shambling. Black, white, blue. Go to blocks, block here, eat the Rex Sage. Gideon goes to 1. Then they time walk. Okay, so Gideon's gonna die anyway. A shame. I thought I could keep Gideon around a little bit longer. Now I would have rather just gotten the 6 in, obviously, because the Shambling Vent would have been lethal. So they couldn't really have attacked with the Zealous Conscripts. Why are they 10 cards deeper in their library? Okay, so Gideon goes down to Time Walk. They play Excavator, which has no targets on the yard right now. Okay. We get another Gideon. That's not so bad. Okay, Gideon makes a 2/2. And we say go ahead. I can block Excavator with Shambling Vent, should I desire. Uh-oh. What is this? Finale of Devastation for 10. The thing, though... Oh, they get to pull from there. Shit. Okay, well now I'm dead. Right? I don't know what I could possibly... Oh, right. They all get huge, too. Okay. Well, that was a good last card to have for exactly the right amount of mana. Can't do anything about that either. So Tooth and Nail, Finale of Devastation, both of those get hit by Containment Priest, so that works. And then we take out, Bribery's great here. Elish Norn's probably pretty good here. Sphinx of the Steel Wind's probably pretty good here. Maybe we don't need... Yeah, what do we not need? It's a little bit hard to say. Maybe we do take one of the big things out. Maybe Elish Norn. By the time that you're doing that, maybe killing their little guys isn't as big a deal. So we will play first. Yeah, this is fine. The fact that they're playing Ramen out makes me think that they probably have strip mines or something. But I do also care about double white, so I guess I play it now. Okay, finale for 1. Interesting. For another elf. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna leave up Spell Queller? Well, I don't know. The odds of them casting something that Spell Queller can't hit seem kind of high. Yeah, we'll see. Like, they could just cast a 5-drop now and ruin my day. Tree Speaker, I don't really care about. I might just end up wrathing this board. Okay. They apparently have nothing else going on. Level up the Tree Speaker? Sure. Underground Sea's fine, I guess. Okay, so now we're just going to pick up a nice 3 for 1. Clean. And hopefully messes with their plan a bit. Obviously, this coming off suspend does mean that they have a burst of mana, but they don't have the burst of mana combined with their other stuff. I mean, I took them off 4 additional mana here. I probably need to start, like, leaving up Containment Priest. Oh gosh, what do they have? Battle Sphere. Okay. Just hard cast the Battle Sphere after the Wrath. Something good? Okay. Okay. That counts. So I think what we want to do is Anguished Unmaking, and then we can hold up Spell Queller. Or Containment Priest. Can't get down Hangerback yet, but I think that's worth it. Well, we can do it this way. And then we put black into it. Okay. So we exile that, say go. I mean, they do still have this stuff, but I can hopefully deal with that stuff. Oracle, huh? Okay, so we get to Spell Queller Oracle. Gideon. I think I'd like to start... Well, no, they only have 4 mana, so they're not going to be able to do, like, Tooth and Nail right now. So I don't think I have to leave up Gideon... Containment Priest this turn. So I think what we can do is just cast Gideon. Oh, he needs more white. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and plus you, I guess. Do I attack? I don't think so. Okay, so now we can pick at the mirror. They have something? I don't like that. They have Beast Within. Okay. I really wasn't counting on them having spot removal. They didn't show me any, and these colors aren't good at it. Containment Priest. No, actually, this recasts it, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, so Containment Priest wouldn't have dealt with that. Okay. In that case, I think we just Gideon again, so we can pick off Oracle with the 3/3. And then we'll play Hangerback for 2. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, we have Rex Sage coming up. Okay. When I know about it, it's certainly better. So you have to attack. You didn't really get anything for your Oracle. Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Potentially interesting, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't cast it yet. Costs 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess we're just in a holding pattern. Let's see, do I want Gideon to have to take 3? Nah, I think I just hold back a little more. Picking off 2 things is going to be better than picking off one thing for Gideon's life, and then we can hopefully get stabilized. Okay, so I can ruin a Tooth and Nail. I just need to be able to keep up the ability to ruin Tooth and Nail, and things will probably be okay. Okay, so Rex Sage comes in, and Rex Sage is going to kill Hangerback. Okay, so we do this, and I get my flyers. Gosh, I might just kill the others too. Nah, I don't need to. He's only taking 2, so that's a net nothing. I don't think I have to do that. Okay. So, all good there. Path. So I guess we plus again and keep doing this. And attack with the flyers. So now I am actually making forward progress of some type. Okay, go ahead. Thragtusk. Okay, Thragtusk comes in. It is an irritating one. Okay, we pick off the Rex Sage. So we're going to end up having... This is whenever it leaves, right? Yeah, it doesn't have to die. So we have to wait on the path. But that's okay. Making land drops is fine. So we just go ahead and plus. Attack with the flyers. block here. Draw land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is in fact, they're at 5, 6, 7. Gosh. Can I survive the tooth and nail? Probably. So we full attack here. Or do I just keep waiting? Maybe I just keep waiting. You know what? I'm going to keep waiting. I don't think slamming the Sphinx is going to be the best thing. A tooth and nail could just destroy me right now. Of course, they're also getting into the realm of being able to like hard cast their Ulamog, which is kind of irritating too. 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Tooth and nail is how much to do the whole thing? 7 plus 2, I think. Okay, go to blocks, block here. Gideon takes some damage. They time walk. Okay. During target opponent's next turn, so it's not until your next turn or something. Okay. Tooth and nail. Perfect. So we flash Containment Priest. So it's a little bit of a shame that I can't make them like commit, because now they're gonna have to hardcast them. They can hardcast them, but they're not gonna get them both this turn. I actually have to pay full price. Is it in fact 7 plus 2? I can't see the entwine. Okay, they have gotten what? Their Worm Coil and their Ulamog. Okay. So we do that. Ooh, leak? 6, 7, 8. They can't cast Ulamog yet. Worm Coil is leakable. Okay, so we're going to animate Gideon now and swing into full attack mode. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So it's a 6-drop. If they play a land... Okay, I think because of that, we just play Sphinx here. And then if things go badly, then... Oh, wait, we're able to do both? No, we're not. Okay, I misread that. Okay, we play Sphinx of the Steel Wind. You can't play Ulamog. You can play Worm Coil, but it doesn't matter because I can kill you in the air. So, what's the last card you drew? E-Witness back. Beast Within doesn't do it. Time Walk. Okay. You didn't make a land drop, though, so everything's still basically the same as it was last time. Oh, I didn't count the mana from Arbor Elf. Is that a concern? 6, 7. Okay, so they would have been able to play Wormcoil through Mana Leak regardless. They can't play Ulamog 6, 7, 8, 9 without a land. Although Mana Leaking Ulamog isn't the most amazing thing anyway, because I can always Faith's Fetters it and then win. 6, they block there. 2, they block there. They take 3, so I don't win next turn if they double chump. Of course, I'd have to tap the Arbor Elf. So they would end up taking exact if they only had one chump blocker. I'm also now ahead on clock, so that's a benefit. So I know what their hand consists of except for one card. You have a Wormcoil, which doesn't do anything. You have an Ulamog that you apparently cannot cast. Or, I mean, if you'd drawn a land, you would have just played the land and cast the Ulamog. Ulamog's 10, right? Yeah, okay. They have conceded. Sick. Okay, change anything? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see anything I need here. Okay. Containment Priest got to do some work. Okay, this hand is fine. I'll keep. Ooh. Okay. A little concerning. This is not a fast hand by any means. Drawing something to slow stuff down is good for sure. Lose the flip. Suspend Lotus Bloom. Okay, and nothing? Really? Okay. I draw Rev. Rev is not that useful right now. Lost 2 flips, huh? Channel. Okay. I do have a Path to Exile here. Is it Ulamog? I mean, it could just be like Mirror Battlesphere. That won't be as exciting. This is bigger than Mirror Battlesphere. This isn't Emrakul, is it? Because Emrakul Pro spells will just ruin my day right now. This looks like it's actually Emrakul. It's like the only one that I can't deal with. Is it Emrakul? Oh. Okay. This actually is going to be alright. Because they're going to go grab Ulamog. And then I'm going to path it. Nice it's not swords, huh? Because now they're like super low on life. They could just die to their own mana crypt. So maybe drawing this path has saved my life. They went with Mirror Battlesphere. That's actually very smart. Because I'm actually still dead. Because now these come in. Oh, wait. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. It doesn't apply to creatures going forward. And these don't, like, come in as part of the finale. Yeah. You put it on the field, then everything gets their plus. So, like, this gets it. These don't. Okay. So now you're at 5 life. I play this. And they scoop. They scoop to the bright lane. Okay, well, I did refund. And match 2 was really pretty non-interactive. This was the turn 2 channel Emrakul and something else that was more interactive than turn 2 channel Emrakul, but not too much more. I think the deck is fine. I don't think it's super exciting. It's basically just an Azurius mid-range deck with like a little bit of fancy stuff with the Arcane Artisan that never actually came up, never happened. So it's mostly just like Planeswalker value with like a Wrath around it. Classic, but it gets the job done. So hopefully it was fun to watch. Definitely doing more. Thanks for watching this one.